climb into the fridge or the oven or do those kind of things. Why, I do not know.
Because she's 3.
So my fridge is designed where it will not close. It does not matter what angle you put the door at. It is designed where the door will not close on its own. It has to have somebody pushing it.
Right, it has to have force.
So on many, many occasions, I would just take the milk out of the fridge door, and it would be at an angle where, like, it would be kind of hard for it to, like, close on its own. And it would just, like, close shut. And I mean, it wouldn't close with any force or anything. It would just lightly close. Like, basically her way of saying, I'm here. I'm in the kitchen with you.
So you had people come in, you said. Did they take care of the problem? Was it like an exorcism? Were they priests, or was it more the paranormal stuff, or what?
It was actually more the paranormal stuff. The first team that actually came in, which they ended up giving me protection packages, which have, like, medallions of, like, the first saints, and then anointing my house and doing a blessing over all of the windows. And I thought at first that had cured the problem, which it had not. It just kind of quieted it down, and then I guess it just really pissed her off. Even more, because that's when stuff started getting, like, thrown at me.
All right, go ahead, Heather.
When they came in, did they ask her to leave at all?
No. They didn't even try and find out who it was. They just kind of walked around the house, and the lady said that in certain spaces that she felt a presence there, and that, like, she wanted her husband to take photos of the rooms, and he did, and then they did blessings around the house, and then they sent me a text message telling me that they had gotten the photos back, like, a week later, but then never let me see the photos or any contact after that. They did not contact me after that.
Did they do video or recording anything? Did they pick anything up?
They said that they were doing a voice recording and that they were going to send it to a specialist and that they would let me know, but they never got back to me about that at all. And so I finally was just like, this is ridiculous. It's been over, like, a month and a half. I don't think it takes that long for a voice recording to be done.
So you said you called some other people in. Who are these folks?
They are a paranormal team in Austin. I'm trying to think of their names. They were really, really awesome, and I would recommend them to anybody that's having problems in their house. I think it's called Austin Paranormal is what they're called.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of them, Heather?
I'm sorry?
Have you heard of them, Austin Paranormal?
Yes, actually I have, yeah.
Steve French is the head guy. Does he sound familiar to you?
Yeah, I've heard of them. I heard they were really good at what they do also.
Yes, I absolutely recommend them to anybody that's having any major problems because they were very thorough with coming through my house. They were the second team that came in, and they actually ended up bringing in equipment into my house, and we started touching EVP, not EVPs, she would touch the little bar things and make the lights go up. I forget what those things are called. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so they were basically picking up energy from her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of haunting is that, Heather? That Karina's experiencing? What one of the 8 is that? Where you get physical contact?
That would be more of an intelligent haunting for the fact that she was letting you aware that she was there. And if it was a residual, then she would do the same thing over and over and over. For instance, if she spent all her time in the kitchen and she was cooking, that it plays in their head that they're doing the same thing over and over. But with her interacting, and saying, "Hey, this is my house. What are you doing here?" Then that's more of an intelligent haunting. And they can get very irritated. If you try to ignore them or say, "Hey, I'm not going anywhere," they can get very irritated and start getting more aggressive with you.
Which I noticed.
So is your problem taken care of now?
So far, so good. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed because I really don't want anything else in my house, and I'd rather not have my shower curtain thrown at my face again. That was wasn't very enjoyable for me. But so far, so good. So hopefully,
that's good. And when they came in, did they actually address her?
Yes, they actually. When we were in the process of actually going through the house, he had his main medium come in with him, and she was amazing. And she walked around the house, and it didn't take her very long to actually find the rooms that she tended to try and hide in. And so how do I explain it? She got a feeling of sadness in my daughter's toy room, which would explain, or no, it was anger in my daughter's toy room and sadness in her bedroom, which explains why my daughter never wanted to be in those two rooms at all.
Right.
So she started to kind of try to see if it was a relative of mine, because she was very confused on whether it was a relative of mine or if it was somebody that I knew or that I didn't know. And so it was very confusing. And then once we started saying the old lady that used to live here's name, that's when the lights started to just go completely nuts, and it would go all the way up into the red. And at one point in the investigation, in my master bathroom, which I'm terrified of that room still to this day because of the stuff that happened to me in there, there was a significant temperature drop. It was 67 in my house, because that's the temperature I like. And then it went all the way down to 45 degrees for a few seconds, and then the next thing it jumps right back up. And you never did it again for the rest of the night.
Now, Heather, in our conversations, again, we're talking to Heather Bumpus, the on-the-air paranormal expert, and caller Karina Rosales from Round Rock, Texas, right here close by to Hutto, on the Ring Central Celebrity Hotlines. Now, Heather, you said that when you feel that cold area, that's the actual spirit that you're walking through or near?
Yes, that's for instance, when me and Patrick went out to the cemetery that night, you get it's them letting you know that they're there. You can get the chills, the goosebumps. It's more of an electromagnetic field with them, because they're trying to draw energy. So yeah, the temperature will drop, and that means that they're near. They're letting you know, hey, I'm here, and it could be and like she said, a few seconds, them crossing by you, now I've never experienced them actually walking through me. I've had friends that's happened to, and I've heard that, it's not just the feeling or goosebumps, it's your whole body just instantly chills. But yeah, that's when they're close by to let you know that they're there.
That's
and
crazy
it
talk.
can be an uneasy feeling. It really can, depending on the spirit, depending on if they're angry, depending on their situation. It can be a very, very intense feeling and kind of freaky too.
Well, Karina, hopefully they got rid of it, and if they don't, you know how to get a hold of me, and we'll gather up Heather and we'll come out to the house, man, and we'll see if we can't get some more EVP, because we got an EVP. Well, we got an EVP out of the cemetery that was pretty freaking cool.
I still have to listen to that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. That was a Halloween special. We went up to the Hutto. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So, well, Karina, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Sounds like you got a party going on there.
You know it.
Kid party.
A kid party. A 2-year-old and a 4-month-old.
Oh, my goodness. It sounds like the 4-month-old's catching up to the 2-year-old pretty quick.
No, that's actually just the 2-year-old.
Oh, that's the 2-year-old. Oh, okay. All right, good deal.
Did Daddy lock you out?
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us, and thanks for listening.
Thank you.
And I'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right.
All right. That was
Bye-bye.
Karina from Round Rock joining Heather on the Ring Central Celebrity Hotline, and we're going to take a break. And we'll come back for the final segment. Heather, you going to stick with us?
Sure.
Still got people laughing in the background. Everything's lagging on my computer tonight. See, every time we talk about paranormal stuff, man.
I know.
Jeez, oh, Pete.
Maybe there's one in the man cave.
There might be one. I know there's one in the man cave. There's a ghost in the man cave. It's in that Camel Limerita crap we're drinking.
The cranberita.
Cranberita. Yeah, this stuff's pretty. Stuff goes down smooth, man. It goes down like Kool-Aid.
It does. I mean, like...
It's like catching up to me already. See? Now, Heather, you're home, sitting there. Jeez. Could have 3 blocks. 3 blocks. All right, we'll be right back. I'm Mike Allen. This is the Armed Radio Global Network, and you're on the air.
Who's the Candy Man? Why, Brian Smiley, of course. Brian Smiley Candy Company. There you'll find aisles and aisles of every candy imaginable. Brian Smiley Candy Company is located at 35 Industrial Parkway in Woburn, Massachusetts. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30 p.m. or call them at 781-935-1660. Brian Smiley is the Candy Man.
Hi, now I know you hear Joe Rocks on their weekly restaurant reviews on Night Talk, 10 p.m. Eastern. And boy, these two like to eat. Right, boys? Well, here's something to review right from your house. Eat24. That's right, eat24.com. With over 25,000 restaurants for you to choose from when you're hungry. Many in your area. So review that, boys. Eat24.com. Click, order, and eat. Eat24.com.
Route 106 Motors is the home of fine pre-owned vehicles. Experience a no-pressure sale with a family-friendly atmosphere. Route 106 Motors has been practicing the same simple philosophy of low prices for over a decade, and it has brought us great success. Recently, while other dealers are closing their doors, Route 106 Motors is expanding. We are a wholesale dealer, and we own the property and pay cash for all the vehicles. This allows us to sell to the consumer for a lot less than the average dealership. We are a high-volume, small-profit dealer, and we pass the savings on to you. New changes have been made at Route 106 Motors. Stop by and check out our brand-new building. Route 106 Motors, located at 569 West Street. Check our website at route106motors.com and be sure to like us on Facebook to find out about all the latest deals and savings opportunities. route106motors.com.
Now, there's a clear winner in the battle of the Ultimate Smoking Championship. And the undisputed champion is eCigShop.com. It's eCigShop.com. We carry Smoke Tech, Kager Tech, Aspire, and many more. And featuring our own brand of e-liquid, E-Cig America. Handcrafted right here in the USA. We offer military and veteran discounts. And donate to the Wounded Warrior Project. Plus, get free shipping. Details online. Your home for all your e-cig and e-liquid needs. e-cigshop.com. eCigShop.com.
Hi, Tom here from Spot On with Lino and Tom. Tune in for some topical discussion and laugh therapy with Lino and me. I'll be covering my favorites like Weird News of the Week and what I'm liking on Netflix, the next best gadget, and whatever else comes to mind.
We both have our own interests. I love reporting on the latest movies being filmed here in Boston, checking out new musical talent, and just talking to people.
We'll also be featuring segments such as on-the-spot interviews where Lynn and I venture out and ask questions of our listening public.
That's my favorite part. besides hanging out with my buddy Tom. Now that's the icing on the cake. And cake, I love talking about cake. We love talking about everything. So tune in Monday nights from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern right here at Armed Radio Global.